Good morning, everybody. I'm Coach Tom. Welcome to my channel, Creating Your New Reality. I'm a self-actualization coach. What that means is that I help people cultivate, develop, and then express their true authentic selves in the areas of their personal development, their relationships, and their careers. Are you ready? Let's go. Now, before we get started today, I do want to draw your attention to the box below in the description. My ebook is up and running. Follow the link below and grab it for yourself. It's absolutely free. All I'm going to do is ask you for an email. You get more free stuff if you do that. I'm going to go ahead and send you my weekly email. And the title of my ebook is called Give Yourself a Do-Over. And it's basically my story, how I gave myself a do-over and how you can too. So it's cool stuff. Check it out. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I do appreciate that. Now, what I wanted to talk to you about today was something that was on my heart when I woke up this morning. And it was about not waiting to be led someplace, whether it's to a place, whether it's to something you want to do, whether it's to finally begin your transformation. You know, a lot of times we wait until we're given permission. We wait until we're given permission by a teacher, somebody we think is important, until our parents think we're cool. And sometimes you can wait forever to get that outside permission or impetus to let yourself go forward. And that's not really a great place to be in. And I'm going to talk about something kind of, it's not life or death. It means something to me. But one of the things that I'm interested in my ascension as I go through life is the world of Native American spirituality. It's been a driving force in my life, something I've always had an interest in. And it basically, my knowledge of it, my experience with it stopped about 20 years ago. It was something that I started working with, the Native American animal medicine, the animal medicine cards from David Carson and Jamie Sands. It's good stuff, but it always seemed like that was where it ended, like that body of knowledge from those guys and Ted Andrews, Animal Speaks. It always seemed like that was the final word, the final authority. And it would tell you, yeah, this is what the otter means when you see one, and this is what maybe the blue jay means, and all these things, and that's all great, but it always stopped at like this intellectual level of knowing. And I was always interested in, well, what does it really mean to work with the spirits of these animals? What are they really trying to tell me? I do have an animal totem. It was given to me and drawn up for me by a very dear friend of mine. And to be honest, when I talked to my very dear friend about what can come next, he said, you know what, dude, you get to go figure that out for yourself. I'm not your teacher. I can't do that for you, which was really the best answer that he could have given me, because he said, basically, kid, you're on your own. So really what I've started doing is figuring out ways that I can work with and be part of the animal totems that I have that are meaningful to me. And it's something that really will follow you through your life. It's almost like an astrological chart where the things are fixed in your totem, and they tend to be more of a personality indicator. It's not really good for predicting your future. You wouldn't want to use it for that because you are the author of that. But if you need help understanding yourself, it's a thing to look at. It's a way to go. And it's not really like a tarot where you're looking to the celestial things to give you guidance for what's coming next. It really isn't that. So again, the animal totems are more of of personality indicators. But again, I wanted to look at what are ways that I can work with these entities and help myself. So one fine day, matter of fact, a couple of weeks ago, I had this occasion. The dog that I had owned with my ex-wife, she had to have him put down. And unfortunately, he lives way the heck out in Seattle now, so I wasn't able to be there. So I said, you know what? If now is a good time as any to learn journeying. So basically, I put myself in a state of being there with the dog, and I'm not going to say that I astral projected or traveled. I don't really think that happened, but I did have a very live feeling of being there with him and petting him and talking to him as he crossed over. So we could probably call that an intense visualization. And I made an offering of tobacco, an offering of sage. Dog is one of my totem animals, so I'm talking to what I guess I will call grandfather dog. I don't even know if I was even naming it right, but I felt comforted in my spirit, and maybe that's all it takes. And I'm getting really deep and personal and woo-woo here with you guys, and I understand that. But what I'm telling you is that if I can do it, you can do it. If there's something that you want to go after, just dive in. If you want to build a fire in your backyard and start drumming and dancing around it, then just start doing it. Don't wait for somebody to guide you. If you feel a call to go walk towards something, don't just sit there and wait for somebody to anoint you as being good enough that you can actually do it. When you're in this world of the spiritual, when you're in this world of the esoteric self-development, you are your own teacher. I see all the time on these Facebook sites of what does this animal mean? I saw an owl. What does it mean? What is it trying to tell me about my life? Well, you know what? What do you need it to tell you? That's the thing. What are you affirming for yourself? That's probably the biggest question. When it comes to your self-development, what are you affirming for yourself? What do you know about yourself? As we get into this new realm of the veil being just absolutely shattered and everybody ascending into a higher level of consciousness, what you're going to have is you're going to have some people that of course they can teach you, but you know what? Until you find that person, you will find the people that you can plug into that can show you and help you and point out where the doors are. But until then, you have to learn to feed yourself. Okay, you have to be willing to feed yourself and put yourself in a position to talk to the spirit realm. Whether that's meditation, that could be sitting meditation, moving meditation, whatever it needs to be. But you've got to reach, you have to grab, and you have to ask for. If you come to some entity with a position of respect and reverence and asking and seeking, you'll get answers. They'll be imprinted in your spirit. You'll get words. You'll get an unction. You'll ask the question, and 5 days later, you'll be driving down the street, heading to Giant Eagle to get your groceries, and it's going to go bam as you're picking up the beets in the produce section. That's what they're trying to tell me. That's what's going to happen, but you've got to be open to it, okay? So all I'm saying today, do not wait. I didn't know how to write an ebook. I just wrote the damn thing. I got some advice, but I said, you know what? What do I really want to share with people? And that's exactly what I did. And all I could say is that I hope you like it. When I go and talk to the spirit realm, whether I'm talking to my creator or the grandfathers of the other animals that have wisdom for me, I don't know that I'm doing it right. I'm just going towards them and asking. And you know what? I'm getting answers, so it's really cool. So I hope that inspires you, and just share your journey with me. Look in the box below. You got my email. Hit the website. Hit the Facebook pages. I got all kinds of cool content going up on a weekly basis. I love you guys. Thank you so very much. And again, I want you to be blessed. I want you to be self-actualized, but I want you to be yourselves. Have a great day. Bye-bye.